Good morning to you, friends. Let me now talk to you about the great singers and musicians of India. India is the land of art and culture. So many musicians and singers are born here. And here are some top Indian singers and musicians who gave life to the music. These artists will surely help you in bringing down your tension and take you to a different zone altogether. So let's start with M.S. Subbulakshmi, who lived from 1916 to 2004. Really a great legend in the field of music. She was only 13 when she gave her first performance at the Madras Music Academy. She created ripples across 7 seas. She was the first musician to be awarded the prestigious Bharat Ratna. And then Pandit Ravi Shankar, who lived from 1920 to 2012. His music cannot be penned down because its impact has been so vast that it encompasses the audience across the world. He had admirers all over the world, and from Bharat Ratna to the honorary Knight Commander of the British Empire, down to 3 Grammy Awards. He won so many awards. He saw it all and he won it all. Then Pandit Ravi Shankar Sharma, born in 1938, a wonderful santoor player, a very great musician, and there is so much of depth and so much of playfulness, so much of beauty in his music. He has been the recipient of Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan, and he has won appreciation around the world. Then Hariprasad Chakrasia, born in 1938, a great Indian classical flautist of utter brilliance. Hariprasad, a Padma Shri and a Padma Vibhushan recipient, creates wonders when he plays the flute. He has been bewitching audience the world over with the new emotional ambience that he has brought to classical music. And Ilayaraja, you all know, the South Indians in particular, born in 1943, is one of the finest composers India has today. And although most of his work is in South Indian languages, his influence is spread all over India, and the range of music he has composed is mind blowing. Zakir Hussain, born in 1951, the Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri recipient, is the youngest musician to have been awarded such high honors. This tabla maestro, he is capable of putting a beat to every millisecond of passing moment. Listening to him is a pure bliss. And Bismillah Khan, who lived from 1913 to 2006, this spectacular Shanoy player, he was a musician who managed to grasp the essence of Indian culture through his music. He was a Bharat Ratna as well as a Padma Bhushan recipient. And A.R. Rahman, most known music director, is a living legend. His music has the potential to reach the corners of your emotion. And from national recognition with a Padma Bhushan and 4 national awards in his pocket, he is internationally recognized also, and he has also won 2 Grammys. Bhimsen Joshi, who lived from 1922 to 2011, Bharat Ratna recipient, he was a breathtaking Hindustani classical violinist, and every nuance in his songs was profoundly clear and poignant. Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, born in 1945, a phenomenal sarod player. He is considered to be one of the greatest sarod players of the 20th century. His music is renowned internationally as it is on a national level, and he considers his audience to be his motivation. And Audie Burman, who lived from 1939 to 1994, he was the man who brought in the Western tunes to the Hindi film industry, and he experimented with several other ragas. He thought outside the box and he broke the Bollywood music scene, making his own niche. He is still a major influence on budding as well as established artists of the film industry. Kadri Gopinath, born in 1949, is a Padma Bhushan winning saxophone player and he is a pioneer of Carnatic music on the instrument. And the kind of music he plays has a melodic richness and amount of effort that he puts in is beyond phenomenal. Dr. L. Subramanian, born in 1947, a great violinist, makes the music of sheer class. A violinist of spectacular stature, Subramanian has numerous awards to his credit, including Padma Bhushan. And now let us come to the singers, great singers, Ghantasala Venkateshwara, for example, who lived between 1922 and 1974. He lived a very short life. Known by his surname Ghantasala, he was a playback singer, music composer, and music director, known for his works predominantly in Telugu and Kannada cinema, and also in Tamil, Malayalam, Tulu, and Hindi language films. He is considered one of the greatest singers of Telugu cinema. In 1970 itself, he received the Padma Shri Award for his contribution to Indian cinema, and he lent his voice mainly to the veteran actors in the Telugu film industry. Ghansala was such a divine talent that with his songs he could move the hearts of the people. Ghantasala's blending of classical improvisation to the art of light music, combined with the virtuosity and the sensitivity, puts him a class apart from all others in the field of playback singing. And the he was gifted with the most majestic voice. He helped Telugu film music develop its own distinct character, which remains unparalleled. And he is also referred to as the Gana Gandharva. And he has sung more than 10,000 songs. His devotional songs, Bhagavad Gita, and songs on Tirupati Balaji are the most famous even today. His early death is a great loss to the music world. And S.P. Balasubramaniam, coming straight from Andhra Pradesh, SPB is known for his great work in the music industry. Though he is a South Indian singer, many singers around the country looked up to him as their idol, as he is very much skilled and excellent at what he does. And he died due to the complications from COVID in September 2020. And T.M. Soundararajan, an Indian Carnatic musician and a playback singer in Tamil cinema for over 6.5 decades. He sang more than 10,000 songs for more than 3,000 films, including devotional, semi-classical, Carnatic, classical and light music songs. He gave classical concerts starting from 1943. He lent his voice mainly to the veteran actors in both the Tamil and Telugu film industry in a career spanning over 6.5 decades. He dominated the Tamil music for decades. He also sang in other languages and he was a lyricist. He was a lyricist and music composer for many devotional songs. 1955 to 85 was his peak period. K.G. Yesudas. He is an Indian playback singer who used to sing classical and many other film songs. He has got a very mesmerizing voice and unbreakable presence. Also, he is known as the Gandharva. Then Kishore Kumar, coming to the Hindi film industry, he was born on 4th August 1929 at Khandwala, Madhya Pradesh. His contribution to Indian cinema with his music has been very crucial because when he started singing, a new era of Indian cinema was coming into existence. And Kishore has won many awards, which includes winning the 8 Filmfare Awards for being the best playback singer. He was a multi-talented singer. He was excellent at acting, screenplay writing, and also was a good director. He was one of the best singers in India. And Lata Mangeshwar, the pride of Indore, the voice of the nation, has given many. She is the voice of the nation, given many hits, and is honored with the Bharat Ratna. It is the highest civilian award that any person can get in India. Her contribution to music and Indian cinema will never be forgotten because of her many, because of her in the film industry, many people, many singers are getting the opportunity. And Muhammad Rafi was born on a day before the Christmas in 1924. He was one ultimate singer who could sing any song given to him, whatever the style, whatever the emotion. But he executed the songs, and no one can match the tenacity of Rafi, one of the best Indian singers. He also won numerous awards, has been the part of early Indian cinema industry. His vocal skills will always be remembered, as he may not be there to sing live, but his recordings will always provide peace of mind. And similarly, Mukesh, one of the very rich, acclaimed playback singers in the film industry, started his career in the early 40s. Is now a name known around in every household in India. His contributions are unforgettable, and his voice was really a gem. He died of a heart attack in Detroit when he went for a concert. Then Manna Day, born on May 1st, 1919 in Calcutta, Bengal, he is an absolute legend to listen to. If anyone has never heard Manna Day, then if you are reading this, now it is the time for you to hear him. Many of his songs will make your tears automatically come out without even you knowing it. And that's how deep and good his voice is. Also, he is one of the best singers in India of all time and will always be remembered for his contribution. And Jagjit Singh, he is the Ghazal king of our country. He made goggles popular, so popular that his scores were the most selling soundtracks of that time. He will always be remembered for his songs, as his songs are something that cannot be forgotten if heard once. Then Hariharan, born on April 13th, 1955, in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, is one of the pioneers in India for creating various fusion music, and many of his songs will always be played, whatever the era is. Asha Bhosle, born in 1933, September, a playback singer and was the wife of legendary composer R.D. Burman. She has always been acclaimed for her good singing. She has been awarded Padma Bhushan and many other awards. Then Geeta Dutt, born in Faridpur, Bengal before the partition. Geeta is an excellent Hindi and Bengali classical singer. She has sung many songs in her career, but he but she died in her early 40s due to some problem with the liver. Then Sonu Nigam. is a modern era singer who has got a very versatile voice and has been part of many big music labels in our country. And Shreya Ghosal, she is the queen of melody. Her voice is just like a bullet piercing the heart. Words just cannot express how beautifully she sings. And she has also bagged many awards, which also includes the Filmfare Award for the Best Playback Singer Female, and so on. Then Arjit Singh, he is the king of playback singing. Born in West Bengal, he is a singer, composer, and music producer. In 2020, he was the most streamed artist. And Udit Narayan, the most popular singer during 90s era, has given many hits, and later he came to be known as the king of melody. He's a half Nepali, and he was one of the most prominent singers in the 90s and early 2000s. So thank you, friends. Thank you very much.